Hey everyone, so this is a 1/12 scale VOTOMS scope dog, and I did a video on rusting this. This is actually a real rust, so it's weathered quite a bit. And I, put in like a Bandai Spider-Man, and that could fit in there, but ultimately I'd like to have the actual character. This guy's name is Chirico Cuvie. He's the main star of the VOTOMS show. So I was able to find this. This is a 1/12 scale, supposedly, Chirico Cuvie. It's made by Yutaka. Never even heard of this brand. So let's get into this. Alright, let's see what else there is. Action figure series, right. So maybe they made a bunch of other franchise figures. But look at all the articulation. The neck, the shoulder, arm turn, body, right, arm bend. Seems to have enough articulation, so hopefully this thing will actually fit inside this thing. What I'm looking for now is a date. No, sadly, it's very strange that a lot of companies don't date their products, right? Seems to be opened already. Hopefully it's all there. Oh, wasn't expecting any of this. What do we have? Some sort of like vinyl. Yeah, some sort of soft PVC things. This looks like a shoulder piece right here, two of them. Alright, they're really glossy on the inside, but the outside is a nice frosted matte finish. Maybe it has like a sandy texture or something. Then super soft. These like shoulder harness here, and it's got some buckles painted like a gray color. Then we have a belt, pretty crude looking belt, yeah. A wire for some reason, and then a orange neck piece or something like that with some sort of details molded in there. Yeah, I'm not sure what that ring is for. Oh, looks like we have some instructions, so that'll help us. I hate how the tape snags stuff. But no way around it. Now this is hard plastic, what this ABS maybe. So it's kind of like a model kit. We do have a little plastic gun. Maybe I'll paint that another day. That looks like his gun. I see there's a actual helmet, for when he's driving the thing. And this is the hose that goes to the oxygen tank, which is these two halves. And so I don't know what this is, but there's another half. Maybe that's a neck piece. And I'm guessing that ring belonged in here somewhere. The mask itself. Oh, that's what this black tube might also be for. Maybe it connects to that a little bit right there. And then I don't know what those are, but I'll figure it out. Yeah, so there's some instructions here. Okay, and instructions there. Nothing in the back. So you know what? I'm going to actually do this. Well, I put these together, but I was debating painting these because I don't have the color to match this body. So let's see what the rest of the figure looks like. Because if it doesn't even fit this robot, I'm not going to even bother with these parts. Alright. So this is very old. Look at the window, UV. Well, this is interesting. This is rubber. Boy. I'm surprised it's still intact. So it's a plastic body wearing a rubberized suit. And luckily, so far the rubber is not hardened. It's still soft. So I don't know what it is, if it's PVC or what, maybe. Okay, look at this. Yeah, it's got knee pads, and those are kind of cinching here, right? The boots are kind of that PVC plastic, like all this stuff here. So those are all matching. It's got a little bumps on it. Maybe those are supposed to be colored, I don't know. But so articulation wise, let's see. We have the head, and it's probably on a ball peg. Oh, look at this. The dude can go bald. This blue hair. His head seems a bit small, or I mean, it is a cartoon character. Maybe that's okay. Or his neck, I don't know. Something proportionally looks a little odd. So here, the neck pin is on a ball, and that's inside the head. That's the way this thing was constructed. Well, this is the neck thing, and I guess it goes around this thing, so that's gonna replace it. In fact, actually, I should get that in place. What's weird is there's 2 pins and there's 3 holes. One pin didn't break off, so I don't know what happened there, but I don't know if there's a front or back to this. It looks like there's a flat spot on the bottom here, but I don't know if it exists on this toy. Maybe it goes like this. Yeah, so the head traps this neck, and that can spin in there. Glad I didn't glue it together. And then, yeah, the ball peg inside of it. We'll do that. Alright, so, well, out of curiosity's sake, we can pop this on. So this plastic is not the same color as the suit. Yeah, it's kind of close, but, you know, this is rubber, this is plastic, so that's why. Interesting. Alright, well, anyways, there's the head articulation. You get pretty far down, actually. Decent amount of back up, side to side, obviously spin. Alright, let's throw. I'll probably have to glue that all back together later. I'm going to try to put the more human head on again. Oh, look at that, the peg is stuck in there. Oh, that's really in there. Alright, continuing on. So yeah, the shoulders, the sleeves are not attached to the shirt there. That's probably why it has those shoulder pads here. But there's a peg, and that is on a butterfly, it looks like. Well, look at that. So you can see now inside here, that is a butterfly joint in the torso, and then this peg can obviously spin around. And then at the top of this peg, there's a hinge. So it can get up and down, spinning, all that stuff. And then, yeah, this is a swivel here, but I don't want to twist it much with the rubber suit. I think the elbow is a double joint, you see? Oh, it's pivoting on both sides. And then the hand is just a peg, so you can rotate that hand, but then it has a hinge as well. So you should be able to get some good articulation there with the wrist. And then interesting, the 4 fingers here are also on a metal hinge, a little pin hinge. So that's actually a lot better than I expected. Alright. Okay. So yeah, the ab crunch is pretty good actually. Not bad. Not bad. And then side to side. Not bad. Okay, and then you can obviously spin it, but don't tear the material. Ah, boy. That's going in, out. So that must be a ball peg there, right? Because it can go front, back, in, and out. Does it have a drop down? No, there's no no drop down. The knee, let's see. Yeah, that's a double jointed knee, top and bottom. Again, you can see it flexing on both sides. And then the wrist, not the wrist, the ankle. So there's a peg here. And well, I don't even know how it came out of that hole. That's weird. Did I just break this? I hope not. Yeah, I don't know. I Oh, I literally separated the foot. There's a gap there. So don't go pulling on this thing because you'll just break the hinge. This peg will just shear right off. So don't do what I just did. Now I gotta fidget around with this. Okay, so I'm not gonna mess with that again. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that one's in either, but you can basically just have it swivel, it seems, because I don't think the boot flexes enough. It's soft, but it's not soft enough to bend like this rubber suit. The instructions said this thing just belongs in this person's hip like that, but I have a hard time thinking you will have a hard piece of plastic glued onto a piece of rubber and have it stay there long. So I'm not even going to bother with that. Yeah, so now with the hand, you can actually hold the pistol because you can open up nicely. Oh, but see the trigger finger's it's not going to work. So that's unfortunate. Oh, maybe it's, well, you know what? It looks like he's left-handed because this trigger finger's pointed out more than this one, right? So the gun belongs in the left hand, I think. Oh. Wait a second. It's actually a separate piece. It's such a seamless fit. I didn't even think that was happening. Oh, same on this side too. So never mind. Look at that. That's cool. You don't know until you try. So let's close this up around the grip and then get the trigger finger through there. So that's nice. It can actually hold in either hand the pistol properly. So that's cool. Look at. So you can see, you can actually, if you're careful, you can actually get the boot off, but it's not easy. Like, you risk breaking the foot. So anyways, I'm gonna put this one back together with some crazy glue here. So a little bit of this here, and then a little crazy glue here. Oh boy, yeah, that's not very good. Alright, we'll let that dry. I was a little curious, so I put some crazy glue down to try to bond these two pieces, but it doesn't work. Watch. This is crazy glued, and although it looks like it's stuck, it comes off very easily. So I think you pretty much have to have like some sort of PVC specific glue in order to actually bond this stuff. So, which I don't have. I guess I'm not even gonna bother. So I did glue this thing back, and it's still, you know, well, nope, this is crazy glue. And again, maybe you should use hobby glue, possibly, like Tamiya glue. But obviously that broke. So I tried Tamiya cement here, and again, it's no go. Yeah, so those two glues, not gonna fix this rubber. Let's just move on and see if this guy will fit in here. I'm taking the boots off because I don't think it's gonna fit at all. I feel like the guy's legs are too long, but we'll try. We can see the feet down here anyways. Let's see. So I'm trying to crouch this guy up as much as possible. Get his legs around that control cockpit thing. Maybe get his arms inboard a little bit. His butt right down on the seat. I I think he's bottomed out there. Unfortunately, see, the knees are too wide for the controls to go back around. Maybe if I also move this leg forward, I'll get a little more room to work with. So the feet are right up against the door almost. And yeah, the cockpit controls don't want to go back so much. Maybe right there, right there. This guy's hands inside. Possible. So, he can actually get in there, but you have to take his boots off. Oh, see his feet are sticking out right there. Yeah, there we go. So it is doable, so that's good. Open that up again. Oh, there he is without the thing there. And in fact, if you're curious, you can just see through the visor. Right, so he's there. These Yamato VOTOMS, you gotta lift the back of that thing up so it clears the corner. It's kind of a pain though. There we go. So the hinge has to come up. Now it can clear. Yeah. Alright, well, it's not the best position because the controls are still having a hard time getting around all this extra suit and knee pad material. Yeah, the knee pads are probably what's doing it. Maybe if I move that knee pad up like there, then I can maybe get this up. Well, possible. Yeah, alright, so that's the key. You just gotta get past these knee pads. Now I can actually bring that knee pad back. In front of the controls. Alright, well, now I might as well try to get his hands. We'll need some tweezers. There actually is a Chirico designed by Yamato to actually fit this thing. It's just that it's so expensive. I haven't bought it. This thing is cheap because I think it's obviously not a really well designed toy. Alright, so now he's actually gripping the thing, but I think it's not going to close because it's just going to collide with the thing. But for an open position, if you leave the hatch open, it will work. Yeah, so, alright, well. So in conclusion, you know, it's an interesting idea that they actually put on a rubber suit, but frankly I would just rather have the guy be all plastic and painted because it's going to be hard to even match, you know, this helmet to that color. It's almost impossible, really. And then unless you have some sort of specific glue that's meant to take PVC and glue it together, maybe like PVC pipe glue, I don't know, I don't have any. It's just not a really great toy. So, but it's better than the Spider-Man I had in here, right? Because this is the Chirico Cuvie himself. So, anyways, if you run across the Yutaka figure, these are my gripes with it. Alright, I'll see you in the next VOTOMS video, guys. Bye now.